I'm Simply Sarah Bigara, and you're watching my 2020 Morning Faces project. It's no secret that I'm a huge advocate for authenticity on social media. I post about it pretty regularly. Social media is often just the highlights. We see perfect makeup, DIY projects that turned out just right, kids being cute, the dogs doing funny things, and aesthetically pleasing coffee and breakfast, etc. Maybe, just maybe, the occasional hashtag no filter selfie, but usually on days where we had relatively few pimples or we actually did our makeup. And that's just not enough for me. It's not reality. Though I'm a bit guilty of posting some of those things myself, I really try to mix it up with things that I feel are bits of real life as well. There is this thing on social media where we see other people posting only the highlights, and then we feel the need and the pressure to post only the highlights as well to keep up in this game of comparison, and it's an endless cycle. Back at the beginning of 2020, I started this project where I took a photo of my face every morning right after I woke up. These are some of the most unflattering photos of me that I've ever taken. So I set a reminder on my phone that said, take daily photo, and I hoped for the best. I didn't know if I would keep up with it or what the year would look like. I definitely didn't know what the year would look like. I didn't know that COVID-19 would rock our world. I didn't know that I would spend 4 weeks out of the year in quarantine alone by myself. I didn't know that I would live with my mom for 6 weeks while my dad lived in my apartment because he's a nurse at the hospital. I didn't know that political and racial unrest would rock the United States and turn us upside down and against each other and all of these things. And I also didn't know that there were some mornings where I would be depressed and have anxiety and literally not want to get out of bed, much less take a selfie of my greasy, disheveled morning face. But I kept doing it. And I had no idea that it would make an impact on me in the way it did, and I really hope it encourages you as well. Throughout the process, I learned a lot about my own insecurities. It's really next level embarrassing to take a photo of yourself every morning. So there's some crazy ones in this video, you'll see that. But it would be incredibly hypocritical of me to be an advocate for authenticity on social media and then not post this because it was embarrassing. But I want the world, or at least my corner of it, to know that people aren't perfect. It's okay to have those feelings where you feel like you're physically flawed, but it's not true. Social media doesn't have to be just the highlights. It can be a place where we join together despite differences, where we join together in reality, rather than this game of comparison all of the time. I think it should be a place where we're encouraging others and regularly reminding each other that life is hard, not perfect. And we can recognize that we all wake up with messy morning faces. You may look at these photos and think, but Sarah, you look lovely, or your hair's not that greasy, or your skin's really not that bad. But we all know that it's a little different when we look in the mirror at ourselves and our own faces. And this project was just a really great reminder to me that we all wake up looking that way. And that we're all beautiful, and that God's mercies are new every single morning. If you are about to post on social media and you want to post something that is a little bit more authentic and real, I'd encourage you to use my hashtag #RandomRealityCheck so that the rest of the world can see your bit of authenticity on social media as well, and we can join in this together. Hope you enjoy.